how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Anderson wants to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They go to the draw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Looking to throw for it. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. On the move, it's Harris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off. The chances of them winning just went way downhill.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Green. Unloads to the right. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games, and that guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Pressure coming! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes a grab past the marker. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Hey, I gotta be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Second down coming up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Brings up third down.
Anderson will throw. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Slams ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a one-possession game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guy.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Cowboys decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Wants to go up top. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Anderson will throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here's a heat. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Durham.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick.
That's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the first. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. You know, this is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.